This is a bowl that broke in the process of making it, and I kind of like it. It's kind of an interesting piece. Can't hardly see what I'm doing here because I'm holding the light, but anyway, that is a that's a broken bowl, and I put that it's one of those lighters. Put that behind there because I was thinking that might be kind of an interesting thing to put one of those little tiny votive candles behind there to see that. It might be okay. I mean, it's just a thought. But anyway, I went to the doctor today, and I'm a little upset about the whole thing. I went there, and I was talking to the doctor, and the doctor seems very nice and everything. But the doctor said something, and I'm going to have to call back tomorrow for a clarification. Said something to the effect that this thyroxine, which is and if anybody knows anything about this, please send me a PM about this. That this thyroxine, have to make sure that the levels get right. Okay, well, let me go back. That there was, in the scan, there was the radiation here in my throat, which was, they believe was thyroid tissue that was not removed. That the edges or the whatever it is, when they take out the cancer, there's, from what I understand, there's like a cancer, and then there's this area around it, and so they check all the way around it to make sure there's no cancer cells in there. So the doctor said that they probably did a good job on that, but that they left some thyroid tissue behind, which sounds, like I didn't expect it to be perfect. I really didn't. So I'm not, and she's not upset about that. And that's what the radioactive iodine was, to go in there and kill anything that was left over. So we knew that. But then she said something that, at the time, I remember I asked something because, and that's something for all of you, if you have to go to the doctor, take somebody with you, take a tape recorder or take a pencil and paper, make some notes, do something, because I'm going to have to call for a clarification, that we have to get this thyroid medication done properly so that there's not a return of the thyroid cancer. And I was thinking about that. I go, what? That doesn't make any sense to me. So I got a call tomorrow for a clarification on that. And I talked to a friend of mine about that, and his response was, you need to get another doctor. So anyway, I'm on this thyroid medication that I've been on for a long time. I'm going to be on it for 2 more weeks, and then this other thyroxine material, levothyroxine or whatever it is the medication, which is a cheaper medication, and that's the one that you take and your body breaks it down for it to work. The stuff that I've been on is the pure stuff, and your body, it just goes in. I don't know why they don't make it all like that, but that's very expensive stuff. This other stuff is cheaper. So I'm gonna be taking both of them for 2 weeks, and then I just go on the cheaper one. So that'll be good. But I've got to call for a clarification on this, and then I've got to go back and see this doctor in 6 months, and I have to do a blood test though within, I think, by the 19th, I think it is, 2 weeks or whatever. I have to have a blood test. I don't know. It's just so much to deal with. It's really a lot to deal with. But anyway, and I talked to the doctor. I said, well, let me ask you, psychologically, should I be worried about this? And she said no, that that basically everything went as planned, and that this is not the kind of thing that it's. Anyway, and I told my friend that, and she said, well, they're going to say that to you anyway, so you don't worry. Which is probably true. And then my voice is still not come back. And she was saying something about the thyroxine having an effect on that. And I don't know if that's, I don't know if there's any truth to that, any logic to that at all, because what does thyroxine have to do with my vocal cords? So I might have to get another doctor, or else I'm going to have to call for a clarification. I'm going to call for 2 clarifications, that one and the other one, and you know, I might have to get another doctor. Anyway, I wanted to fill you in on that, so I'm feeling okay. I'm still tired, but I think it's probably the thyroid medication needs to be, you know, needs to get fixed, and I guess they'll know some more about that when the blood tests come back. I really should have taken someone with me, or I should have taken extensive notes, because I'm still in the freaking dark about this. I keep thinking people are going to tell me what's going on, you know, and, you know, give me some, you know, that's the thing about, well, I guess you have to be prepared to ask the right questions and everything else, but you know what? After all this, as a patient, I'm looking back on it, everything should be done in writing and send an email so that the patient can sit down and look at it and read it and comprehend it that way, rather than, because when you go in and you're there, I mean, it's like being in a different world, and it's whatever. But anyway, if anybody has anything to say about those things about thyroxine having anything to do with the healing of my vocal cords, or the idea that thyroxine can prevent future cancer in thyroid tissue, please send something along to me, and I will try to get a clarification on that. And that's it for now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.